Now, this is my truth. I have been quiet all this while. In September, I traveled to Lagos. And I traveled to Lagos because I needed to sign a skincare brand, which all of you know. Before I left, my mom was like, your breast is full, your face is full, you look pregnant. So I took a test, but I didn't wait for the result. I traveled. And I told him about it when I got there. I remember we went live during that period where we answered questions from patient. Now, when I got back, I found out I was pregnant. But I didn't tell him because I wanted to surprise him for his birthday. When he came, because I was so excited, I told him about the pregnancy. He didn't seem excited. And I was like, you don't look excited. He was like, no, he's shocked, he's just surprised. So, during the period that he was in Kaduna, we had an argument. That was where our problem started in September. I found out that Jeremy had not had his bath, so I started prepping to cook. So I told my dad, I need to bake Jeremy. So my dad was like, okay. So I went to bake Jeremy and Patrick was on his phone. So I said, please can you help my dad? And he said, I insulted him. He feels insulted. What is my brother doing? Why can't I tell my brother what my phone? Now I left him alone. I went, I cooked, I brought the food. I didn't give him, of course, I was angry, so I didn't give him in the normal way. Now, he said he would never eat food again in my house. That because I served him in anger. I didn't sleep on the bed with him at first. Now, the following day was the shocking day of my life. I woke up. My dad, of course, had gone to Zaria that morning, as usual, very early. By 7, my dad had left. I woke up, I folded the bed I was lying down on. I went to the other room to drop, the guest room to drop the pillows that I slept on. And I came back to the room. Later, Kachi came to the room and I saw him dressing up. So I stood up, I went to lock the door. Because I don't know where he's going to, I don't know where he knows if I do now. So I locked the door. And because I wanted to talk to him. He turned, he realized that the door was locked. He told me to open the door, I refused. And then we started struggling. He was trying to get the key out of me. I held the key very tight. And I was pregnant, of course, during that time. And I already told him. Kachi took my hand and hit my hand 3 times beside the dressing table. And I screamed. When I screamed, my brother came with Jeremy and they were banging the door. My hand started trembling. I could see the scar from the heat. My hand started trembling. I held my lower tummy and I couldn't open the door, so I threw the key under the door and I said, please open the door. Well, they couldn't open the door. So my brother ran outside to get help. And two men came and then they got the open. My dad called him and asked him what happened, and Kachi said, all is well. Now, what led to my miscarriage was on Jeremy's birthday. I remember I was wearing the cappuccino hoodie dress because I just finished taking the shot of that cappuccino hoodie dress, and I was on heels and I started bleeding. I walked towards the car. I called the makeup artist to give me pad. That is like I'm starting my period. So she gave me, I went to the toilet. I went to put it there. Now, the following day was the worst day of my life. I was bleeding. I called Kachi on a video call and I told him I was bleeding. I was lying down on a Macintosh and I said, you're finished, you've killed me. He kept saying sorry. So at some point I dropped the phone because the bleeding was like really much. So I went to pour the blood in the toilet. And he thought I had fainted, so he called my mom. I remember that I didn't come out of the room throughout that day. I didn't even eat. My dad was upset with me that I didn't come to help him. Jeremy came during our call and he kept saying, Mommy, what is this? I said, it's nothing. And I was in pain, like I was pushing. Stuffs were coming out like thick, like and that's how I had a miscarriage. Still. And this was on the 18th and 19th of September. And yes, I had twins. Now, you would say why I didn't tell him when I found out. Why did I need to call him? And that was because I wanted to surprise him on his birthday. I wanted to make it special. I remember we went live when he was in Kaduna, and he told Rock Nation that I gave him 2 birthday surprises, and his 2 birthday surprises came early. Well, that was it. The other one, of course, maybe he might tell me. I don't think this will come. Now, the reason why I'm coming here is not to answer him, and it's not a response. Please, this is my moment of truth, and I am not here to defend myself, but I'm here to only emphasize the fact and say the truth that I am not a mother. I never aborted any child. I had a miscarriage a day after my son's birthday. Several times he has said he didn't want, us to be together. Several times he has tried to postpone the wedding. But what I would take, 1, is violence. 2, tarnishing and slandering my name publicly. It's a no from me, and I would not have it as a mother and as a woman.